Hello everyone, welcome to another Me Again episode. And today we are covering another sneaky secret position on the map Attica. How do you pronounce it? Attica? Attica? I don't know. I know there is a real region somewhere, I believe in Greece, if I'm not mistaken. So it's based on that city, maybe ancient city. So today I have just one video, short video about Attica, one position, so I covered that also here as well, and many more positions on this map. So before jumping into the video itself, I just want to say there were many places where you technically can jump on, but I found out they are useless. Like, they are too sharp hills. You can aim your none of the tanks will have enough gun depression to do something from there. So the ones that I found, they are also not super safe, I would say. You hang on top of the hill, everyone can see you, and you basically easy kill. But they are there if in skilled hands you can utilize those spots properly. You can do some dirty stuff. So on my side, I'm gonna show you how to get there to those spots, how to use them. I mean, I tried to show based on my skills, my knowledge. Maybe you can do much better than me. But yeah, so I hope you will like this video. As always, please leave a like, share, subscribe, all those nice things. And again, just a reminder, I probably will launch some live streaming on kick.com. I will leave the link in one of coming videos. So yeah, if you see the link, please go ahead and subscribe. We can maybe do some live chattings while I play, grind, or try to do something. I don't know, we'll see. And I just don't want to, I want to also say that it's not gonna be completely War Thunder live stream. And also, I don't want to say this channel specifically targeted War Thunder. Today, I'm playing War Thunder. I mean, I show War Thunder related stuff, but I might also play something else. I know they don't get much views, all that stuff, but I don't do it for views or specifically. I just enjoy something and I just share with you all. Oh boy. Okay, without further blah blah blah, well, I guess let's jump and see what we got today. So the first one is one of the difficult ones, and you can get there only with this type of tanks, wheelie, fast, and jumpy tanks. I don't know what you want to say. This is, I'm thinking of, again, Weasel, all these wheelie, fast tanks with, proper weaponry. Like if you jump here with the Fox, I don't know what you can do. Only if you jump over here while the blue spawn is actually your enemy spawn. So if your spawn is the red spawn, and you came to the enemy side of the map and jump over here, and you can do some dirt, like basically spawn camping. And keep in mind, this area, as you can see, I stuck here. It's very hard to get out of here. I was struggling and I couldn't understand, it's pretty much not so steep angle. Why I cannot get up? But it was a little bit struggle, but eventually I made it. So this top, you will never see anyone on this top, any video on YouTube. This is probably the first time you see this. So what you can see here, man, just look at the map and look at what you can see. Do I need to explain? You see pretty much entire field, all A, all B, not so much C. B, as you can see, the kind of you can see, but at least it's better than just to drive on the ground. So you can eliminate enemies from I don't know even where you can see this map is so spread with all these little rocks, islands, all that stuff. It's hard to think of where they can come off, and this map is not so often something that you can play. yeah, I mean, it's here. I've shown you the how to get here. You can see, like, scroll back the video and see what exact angle, what exact rock I chose to jump. Here I'm trying to just browse. This is actually my first time here. Like I was recording and has jumped eventually here. It was like maybe third or fourth attempt and I made it. So I was like, okay, what we can see here, what we have here. And I always make sure I'm recording. Yeah, it's over here. Again, maybe Wood Fox actually can do something. It kind of has some decent firepower in this VR, but I don't know. Only if you do like some spawn camping, maybe. So yeah, look at the map, look where am I looking at, and yeah, that's what you see. And this is the same hill. I just drove a little downhill just to show you, like, again, pay attention to the map. It's the same hill. Like, you basically can do some spawn camping over here. And make sure you don't fall, because from other side there is no ways to get here. So I'm just showing, hey, yeah, spawn camping. But otherwise, I don't know. My thing is just show you how to get here, but you can imagine how you can use it, from which rock you can play from. This one I tried to do with other tanks to get here. Spoiler alert, as always, I wasn't able to do so because it's an uphill, as you can see, and you lose your speed. Here I was thinking, oh my god, a little more speed and I would make it. If it would be like flat terrain, I definitely know I would jump over there without any problems. So I used the VRCC and I used my Chinese two-wheelie ATGM carrier that I use usually, you know, it's also fast. No, I wasn't able to jump over there, and I might one day come back to this map, maybe to find something else, but I think I browsed all the rocks over here and I wasn't able to, you know, to jump over there with anything else besides Fox. Here, this is useless, but I noticed on the red zone, there is like a gap at the end of the red zone, on the right side, if you can see it, look at the map. So I decided, wait a minute, can I go behind that red zone and potentially leave the map? I don't know, I was always thinking stupidly, maybe I can go and eventually get to the, you know, I don't know, helicopter fields or something like that, you know, airfield. That would be so awesome, like to surprise helicopters over there. Hey, tank is here. But no, once you leave this little gap over here, yeah, red zone alert stops. But when you go beyond the map, it starts again. So I came here, not that special, you know, you can benefit if you want to hide from someone. Yeah, definitely, you can come over here. So now here I was thinking, okay, well, how can I utilize this spot where I can go from here to, you know, make it, I don't know, useful. So there you go. I might think of some maybe fast moving anti-airs can come here if they are fast enough to hide here from tanks, and you will deal only with air targets. I don't know, maybe. And yeah, here I was thinking, okay, I saw the gap on the map, like little tiny gap, like that I can go towards the sea, like I'm showing here. There is this castle, so I can go through the wall. So I need to go through red zone and somehow to get to this another red zone free pocket. So I thought, okay, which one is this? I was looking to the map and to the front which path is the best. I was clearing up the trees. I thought maybe you can do this to go there, but no, you can't. You will explode even with the fast tank. Well, actually, I haven't tried it with some Caterpillar tanks, something like XM800. And by the way, you might all know I'm always late with the news. There is, like, again, BR upgrades. I realized my Fuji now is 11.7. Well. I have to play with it and see how it goes. Maybe I will make another video just to show you as well. And there are lots other BR upgrades for other tanks, you know, I have to go back and check what's going on, what is it, what is what. Here, yeah, it's a struggle to go uphill. Yeah, I eventually just explode. I don't know, just wanted to show you maybe a little more. I would maybe possibly to make it forward, if you can see. So yeah, with Caterpillar tank, I would say you can make it. The another position, the north spawn, it's the same as the south spawn. So you go back towards against your, let's say, spawn, you go uphill, and pay attention. Don't turn here like here. No, don't turn over there. You will stuck it. You just pass that turn and go here. Not super, I don't know, duper, I don't know position, but it's here. I don't know, all those rocks, man, they are so annoying. You stuck, you slide. They have such a weird, I don't know, settings behind the, you know, code. They just grab your tank and they spin your tank. It's so weird and it's unnatural actually. I don't think in real life what's going on with the tank and Caterpillar with those rocks. So they are very weird. So make sure don't stuck here. When you look at the ground, it's like nothing to stuck on, man. And I will face the same challenge in future positions, and there are lots of these rocks. They are very annoying, so it was a little struggle. But another one, I believe I also shown this one and just randomly on one of my battles, so I'm showing it again. This one is big. So yeah, I show also unsuccessful attempts. It's just a little left, little right, as always I mentioned in my videos. Just pay attention which rock I am aiming, as always. My right side a little touches this rock, and then it lifts my tank, and the rest of the tank just hovers over the other rock. So you jump over here, and you have to do it pretty quick because your back is exposed and enemy can see you. I never got shot from that position while I was trying to get here. I was doing one of my videos. I was very slow and I was still made it, so not super dangerous. You just need to do it like in the beginning of the battle. So the first position, from that position, when you come here, you can defend the sea. Like that corner, you can defend the here. Of course, not like me staying here, exposing entire tank. You know, there's a rock behind you. You can play from that rock. You know, you can defend, and from that rock you can, I don't know, you can just control the path from enemy side to the sea. All that stuff. I mean, I tried with the Fuji. Maybe, you know, there are other tanks with better, I don't know, some gun depressions. The taller tanks maybe could make it also. But I would say I haven't tried this position with wheelie tanks. I've never tried. So I'm not sure if you can climb up that hill in the beginning of how I got here. I mean, you can try it. It's the position over there. You can try with all the possible tanks that you have. And try. Again, thinking of tiny tanks with ATGM carriers or, you know, something like that would be just awesome over here. To, you know, to eliminate enemies. So this one, a little, you can see also, if you look at the map as well where I'm looking at, you can understand what I'm talking about. So this is one of the position. I believe when you reverse back all the way over here, like heel in my back, you will see more positions. I didn't show it here, but this is one little balcony. Well, it's not little actually, it's quite big. So you go back. It's not done. We are not done. So you came to this area, I would say, and this area has a lots of positions. So then you go over this side and make, of course, pay attention to your the red zone alert because if you don't want to explode. So in this area it goes away. So I was thinking, okay, so from where the red zone starts. So I figured it out and I decided, okay, I see the pocket on the map, the red zone free pocket. So I decided to go back where my red zone alert also turns off. No seconds, like beginning of the position. To understand here I was almost like, oh my god, when are you gonna stop? So another position. And I came here and say, oh wait, by the way, this is another position, top of the hill. Again, in the beginning of the map, beginning of the video, I said these positions are very kind of dangerous. Well, like you sitting on the top of the hill, yeah, you can see everyone, but everyone can also see you. So, I mean, yeah, you don't clean up the trees like me. Here, it's the purpose of the video, just show what you can see. Of course, you don't do this, whatever I'm doing here, like cleaning the trees, all that stuff, you expose yourself. You can do what, in my opinion, you can just come here, you can use your binocle, find the enemy from your view, quickly climb up over here, do shot, reverse back, and then use again your binocle to, you know, commander side, in other words, and, you know, do that way. So here you can see, I see clearly B. Is it B? Yeah, it's a B. I mean, you see what I can do, and it's the beginning of my spawn. It's basically so you can control that. You can control all the way to the A, some portion of it, of course. As you know, there are lots of rocks, all that stuff which covers A. From here you can climb up even higher. You can, you know, fall this tree, not to bother you. Here a little bit cover, you know, your left side has this rock, your front, all that stuff. Again, create a custom battle, take your most favorite MBT, try all these zones. Once you try many times all the zones, you will memorize it. So if I would watch someone's video like this and try to do what they are doing from my first attempt, I usually would fail. So while I'm browsing all these spots, I remember them. So next time when I'm in the real battle, I know, okay, here was that spot, there was that spot, I know how to get there. It's so cool when you know like exactly all spots that you can use. So when you go ahead and do like custom battle and you try all these positions, you can watch the video and try yourself. And when you try them, you memorize them, and once you're in the same map in the real battle, easy. Like, you know where to go, where to aim your tank, how to jump over there, and, you know, to get the position. Here, I'm trying to think, okay, I see another pocket on the map, like red zone free pocket, so I'm thinking, okay, I will go there, I have to go through red zone, so I have to make sure where am I going. Here you can shoot actually trees, no one can see you. Just to clear up your path, and also, you know, trees are like slowing you down, so I want to just make it like I will be able to make it. So I cleared it up, all those trees, to see where is maybe there's some dips or something like that, and from here I will take action, I would say that way, and move forward. So again, you need some kind of faster MBTs, because yeah, you need to fast MBTs to go through red zones, because in other ways you will explode. Here I think I lifted up my clearance, but I don't remember actually. I think no, but it doesn't matter actually. There's nothing to do with the clearance, you know, any other tank can do this. Here we are going through red zone, and look exactly where I am going to make sure you leave the red zone. Such a good jump here. Another red zone free pocket, another top of the hill, another potential position to do some kills, man. Yeah, and I'm showing here where is the pocket. So we came here. I don't want to say this is like something awesome position. I wish there wouldn't be this big castle on our right that kind of covers the sea. That would be such an awesome position. I always want to go all the way to the corner of the map, to leave the map and see what's going over there. You know, I always have this feeling like, oh my god, what if something over there, like, let's move. I don't know, I always thinking maybe I can go to the airfield, you know, helicopters to see how all that stuff. I don't know. I always want to do that in pretty much in all games. I want to leave the map, like standards of the map, like a corridor of the map. Leave the beyond the matrix or something like that. But anyways, it's my just side topic. Again, look at the map where I'm looking at, and obviously you don't clean up the trees in real battle. Again, just want to mention that. What we can see, so your front pretty much covered. It's not so much dangerous. Danger starts from your right side. So basically you saw what you can see on the right side. So now I'm looking at, okay, we came here, fine, that's cool. What else? So I try to move forward here. And again, keep in mind which path I'm taking to make sure you also make it on time. So you drive all the way here, battlefield, red zone, stopped. Cool. We are good. So you can control this path behind this castle. If enemy wants to go there, they like to, you know, stay in the corner and browse, see about enemies. So you can control that, but here make sure you don't stuck, you don't do the same mistake. Don't turn your tank all the way uphill because you will stuck here. I eventually was able to leave this stuck position. I used to I used to shoot my guns, and it gives you a little push. That way you know, you can leave this stacking. And I realized HE rounds has the most powerful push, not the APD FSD, but the HE or heat round, whatever you call it. So you can take a couple of them to, you know, utilize them. So we came here. Pay attention how you got it here. Not the first turn. You just move forward and climb up over here. So another heal, another control of, yeah, your right side pretty much covered. You don't need to worry about the right side, but the front side is exposed. You have the enemies where they are coming. Look at the map and that roads on the map. Those are roads on the, you can see on your screen as well. So they are coming from there. You can do some kills. I see the dead enemy. I mean, it's a bot, so he was coming from to the sea. And yeah, you can get the enemies from this distance, and if you have something like Fuji with 4 or 5 second reload, you can do pretty decent kills from this position. And after I utilize this position, this heal, now I think, alrighty then. which one is the next one? So on the go I was looking at, so okay, maybe what I'm supposed to do here. And I see a pocket again in front of me as a red zone free pocket. I call it that way. And I think, alrighty, let's try. After a little considerations, a little looking here, there, map, I decided to move on. So again, pay attention what I'm doing. Seconds are going. Try not to fall to the left side. You probably will explode there, and it's hard to get out of that little dip here, especially if you came here with the wheelie tank. Oh, definitely you're gonna explode. So another kind of position. Again, it's too like sharp heel or angle. It's hard to aim your barrel, or you need some gun depression, all that stuff. But you know, another position, another tasty spot. You see all the way to the B, path to the B from enemy side. Yeah, I'm again thinking, alrighty, we are here. What else? So let's move on, I said, and I actually moved on. Again, make sure you don't stuck. Don't lift your nose all the way uphill. I did some crabbing here. Because the uphill degree was too high, so yeah. And unfortunately, this dummy bot, he was shooting at me. I was thinking, oh man, please don't shoot me. I mean, I don't want to like quit the game, start from the beginning and come over here. Oh my god, no. And I also noticed there is a second start going on, and I thought, oh boy. So a little reverse and second stops. So now I was thinking, alrighty then, how can I get there then? I decided to reverse back and gain some speed, and again show you some position kind of potential of this position. I'm looking alrighty then where else I can go maybe. And I thought no, that was the red zone, so I need to go from this place all the way over there. So I moved forward. Of course, make sure no one can see you, enemy side. So eventually I made from the... I'm doing another mistake here. I'm turning my tank all the way to uphill, but this one it worked actually, so I wasn't sliding down, so you can do so. Yeah, you come over here. Yeah, bots also can shoot, you know. But I would say it was... there is nothing to do else. I think I could have make it a little more time without that struggle I had over there. I maybe could make it, but I will make it all the way over here. And I was thinking, alrighty then, seconds goes, where can, like, I'm looking at the map and I'm already out of the zone. Why the seconds are still going, man? But anyways, I decided I don't want to explode here, and I jumped. I think I could make reverse and start over, but anyways, you are basically in front of their spawn already. All right, another one. Look at the map. Where am I looking at? That hill, other spawn, like opposite spawn, and you go through that little rock and bigger rock. Look which rock I'm aiming at. You can find that rock. It's not that difficult. And I did some couple attempts here, couple unsuccessfuls, but eventually I made this one. Again, these annoying rocks, man, I don't like, I hate them. Yeah, a little struggle here and there, like even from here you can see some nice, you know, view. But eventually I escaped that stucking position, and I was thinking, okay, what we have over here? We have some hill, pretty much a tall hill, but again, you can see all these angles over here. They are very kind of too sharp. Again, you would be exposed from this moment, so I don't know. You have to be careful in that matter. But yeah, this is the position. You see a little bit of B. The bot captured the B, so I was rushing to quickly show you everything before the game ends. These are, so I know, and I cannot choose another how we can say, oh boy, regime in the game. You have only 3 capturing zones for this map specifically. There is no damn, what I mean, like 2 zones, you know, whatever. Don't mind me, I'm talking weirdo now. Yeah, look again. What you can see, B is pretty much easy to see from this distance, and you can see B from there. Another position. So look at the map, which rock I'm aiming and from where I'm aiming. This is the tip of this island. So you drive all the way over here and jump. That was a really good jump actually. I wish I had this jump in the first position that I shown in the beginning of the battle. I would make it. Anyways, again, annoying rocks over here. They are very slippery. They don't have traction. And bot is shooting at me again. So a little left and right. I mean, you can handle that. And eventually I made it. So I was looking, hey, where are you? Okay, there you go. Boom. Yeah, that's the A. He was trying to capture A, I guess. And you see A from this distance, from this hill. Again, a dangerous position. You're exposed, not so much cover here. But you can see B as well. I even can't imagine how many paths you can see from this hill that goes to B, goes to A, Since it's custom battle, there is not real enemies. I don't want to drop a lot of bots here. They start shooting at you, you know, it's annoying. I'm trying to clean up, and what we can see, like you can see sea from here actually, all the path to the sea, that road, man, I mean, why not? And you know, you can use this position a little bit and then leave this position, move to another position. It's not like necessary to sit in one position all the time. If you feel that it's too dangerous now, you can change it depending on your, you know, the battlefield situation. You can change it. So again, make sure you don't drive over the rocks. You will stop. They are very annoying. Yeah, I'm browsing. Okay, maybe let's move forward. I want to explore the entire island. Let's call them islands. Okay, so dangerous situation. Don't want to drive over the rocks. They are annoying. Okay, let's go uphill. Here, what we can see from this position, all the way, we are getting higher and higher in terms of altitude. A is now like in your hands, like all that position, all that stuff. Oh, nice. You can do some funny stuff over here. I can imagine if you have also bushes on your tank, like coverage, something like that, that makes you less discoverable, if we can use that word. And from here you can see back to the sea. B a little covered, you don't see the B, but let's move forward. I said in my head, see what we can see from this position. It's dangerous, obviously dangerous, and you are shaking over here, so stabilization always, nido. And trying to clean up the trees again. So these positions are non-standard positions, so enemy never expect you to be here. They always look to the same standard place where, you know, tanks can appear. They look at that position and suddenly you come. They don't even, like, if someone looks from their sight thermal, they don't see above their thermal. They always look the front to see what's going on over in front of me. But you are above their side and they don't see you, so it's kind of an advantage. So you can shoot them easily. This position actually here, it's kind of a little protected, I guess. Kind of rocks over there, all that stuff, all this nice coverage. If you little smaller tank, that's even better. Lots of places to hide. But if you go down a little bit, and you might stuck in those rocks. So again, cleaning up the trees to show you what we have over here. Again, don't try these positions in real battle unless you practice, you know, to how to get there, to not waste your time, because these positions are not like one-time attempt and success. No, I tried a lot of them. I tried many times to get to all of these positions. Almost none of them was from the first try. Almost none of them. I would say none of them actually. So yeah, that's the Prince, or I don't know, Churchill, whatever that tank that is. Trying to get to the A, I guess. So that's another indicator that where enemy will come from. So you now know. Okay, this position is done. Now we are trying another one. Look at the map, which rock we are talking about, and look where I am aiming at. Exact rock. If you look from this distance, you will see this tiny, I don't know, it looks like a vagina. I'm sorry. You aim towards that one. So you accelerate, you need some speed over here. Again, there wasn't like first time a successful jump, but like this one. Yeah, I stuck here. I turned a little left earlier, but you need to stick to the path that I'm gonna take in this one. So between this giant rock and tiny island, you aim exactly where I am aiming, like this path, and jump over there. and just speed. You need to accelerate. It's pretty safe in terms of to get there because you all covered. It's pretty much your spawn at this point. And you aim over here and jump over there. I believe there was a little struggle. Oh boy, how come without those struggles? I don't understand this logic behind these rocks, honestly. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. I don't understand. But eventually you can leave, and it depends on your type of tank. Actually, this one is kind of a bigger tank, so you kind of get stuck. If we talk about something tinier tanks like Weasel, and I believe you can jump over here easily with any wheelie tanks as well. It's not a big deal. Again, look at the map where we are and what we can see from this position. So I'm trying to go all the way the highest point of the position, clean up the trees. My butt a little bit lifted over here. Very dangerous position. If you look at the map, you like, I don't know how you call it, you cherry on top of the cake. You are visible from everyone, no questions. But you also can see some stuff from here. You can see all of them as well. No one expects you to be here. You can do like, use your commander's sight, find the enemy, quickly jump over here, do shoot, like 1 shot, 2 shots, whatever. That's all the way to the B. Look at it. All the way to the B. I mean, you can see the B. You do shot, and you reverse and hide behind. Yeah. So freaking... I wish I could create custom battle without anyone. I don't know why it's so hard to do so. Why not? And I don't understand why maps loading as like a real battle 20 something seconds. I don't get it. But that's a side topic. So yeah, this is the danger. Even bot got me here. So make sure you play carefully. Again, I'm thinking of Weasel for some reason. It has like a good gun depression. If you put bushes over here, you can hide even these rocks on my front. You can hide behind them and just, you know, click enemies one after another. I believe you can do that. And it's not that difficult position to get here, like easy. If I can make it with the giant tank, I believe with faster caterpillar tanks, like Weasel or, you know, something like similar, you can do it easily. Another little weirdo position on this side, I don't know, that's not so much helpful to look at the sea. But it's here, you know, you have places to move and like play from, like that side, this side. You can easily see all the way B. Oh boy. I mean, it's here. Utilize, do some custom battle and test these out before using it in real battles. Alrighty, I think I tried here to show maybe you can see through 2 rocks. But not so much. Maybe taller tanks will help, but again, your front is full exposed. I would be dead by now in real battle. So, I mean, again, it's up to you how to use it. I'm showing how to get here. I'm repeating myself again. The bot also capturing the B, annoying. All right, another position. Looking at the map, I have video about this position. One of my previous videos, but since I'm covering Attica map, I decided to include this one also over here. It's very easy position to get into. Just you need a little speed and power, that's it, and I believe pretty much all tanks can do this. You drive all the way over here, look exactly where I'm going to not waste your time because seconds are ticking over there. You drive all the way over here, it's pretty high hill. You can start shooting exactly from this position, from here. You see all the path, look on the map and look where am I looking at. Yeah, I mean, nothing that I can say. It's a very useful map. I did good kills on this position before. So I believe you can see all the way to their spawn actually. So that one is the one position. You drive all the way down. You can pass these trees, all that stuff. You drive all the way front, and there is a little coverage here. This position even better because you have coverage. You can see, you can control the B, all the path to the B. I mean, obviously clean up anything that bothers you, anything that lovely trees. And yeah, you have coverage, and nice coverage, and you can shoot through from the rocks, easy peasy. And I believe that's not it. You drive all the way forward. I mean, I cleaned up the trees actually. And yeah, this is another position. You can utilize it. I mean, the people, enemy, you can see what I'm showing on the map. Like all that giant corridor, you can see that. You can control that corridor from here. It's very useful position, and you have coverage. I think from all of the positions that I've shown here, this one is the most useful, besides the first position as well. I mean, that one are also kind of useful. This one, I don't know, it's kind of, I saw a little opportunity, as I always say, to jump over here, and then I decided, well, what we can do from this position. I jumped over here, and nothing that you can do. It's just path to somewhere, maybe shorter path. And I think if I had a little more time over here, I could make to the pocket, red zone free pocket. Maybe more practice, I would say, and you know, this tree also stopped me. But I mean, more practice, I think you can get good spot, good position from this side. I will test this position, but yeah, I exploded over here. Another one, again, look at the map, look where I'm looking at and which rock we are talking about. You drive all the way over here, exactly under angle, not face to face, not perpendicularly, but under angle. You take this angle over here and jump over here, and you will face these annoying rocks, which will, you know, don't want to let you go, don't want to let you move up. Such a weirdo stuff, I don't know. This wasn't like first attempt. After I figured out which angle, which direction I need to take to get here, eventually I figured this out, how to do this. So yeah, just remember the position, look at, you can find this position because there are lots of rocks, and then this little place without a rock you can see, and you can jump over here easily. Here I'm trying to boost my butt with the shots. A little struggle, I would say, but eventually you will make it if you know how to do this. It's annoying. I didn't want to cut this portion because I want to let you know that you might stuck here, you know, but eventually you can make it. So what we get here, if we get here, if you can say this one. Alrighty, look on the map where we are, which island, and let's wait when trees are cleaning up. We are on this kind of triangle island. What we can see, all those places where enemies are coming from or playing from their turrets, like all that corridor, you know, all those places, you can control A, the other side of the A, and you can, you know, pretty much control a very good portion of it. And enemies, usually they don't expect you to be here, so you might ruin their plans to play from standard positions that they are playing from. But you are not playing from standard position. Now they have to adjust their tactics, change their positions. So that gives your teammates kind of advantage. I always wanted to go to that city. I don't know. It's always in my mind. What's going on over there? but whatever. Without helicopters, you can go on over there. Yeah, your enemy, they have to change their tactics, change their positions. That gives your teammates to, you know, do some actions, to some tactical advantage. Here you see all the ways to the C. You see a B, the path to the B. Very, very, very good position in terms of your view. But I mean, obviously you are very exposed. You can use it maybe like jump, shoot, and reverse, something like that. But after 1 or maybe 2 shots, they will already know where you are and they will expect you from here. I mean, again and again and again, I want to repeat. I'm showing you the position, how to get here, and you can think of how to use it properly. That's up to you, of course. But it's here. I believe, again, tiny tanks would make really great dirt over on these positions, honestly. So really good coverage on this one. If your tank a little taller and you have a gun depression, good gun depression, you can do really good shoots over here. So you drive all the way to this rock. A little bit struggle how we can do it without that. Not ideal to do this, what I'm doing, but if you want to shoot, there we go. What you can see on your screens. Kind of good position in terms of coverage. You also cover it. And if you don't like this position, if you want to be more safe, you can drive down. There is I would say a pretty good position here. You see all the way to the C. You have coverage. You can reverse and hide behind, you know, that downhill or whatever. You see B. Man, this is awesome. You control the B, and you're pretty good covered. Well, this one is gonna be good one, I believe. I think this one is good in real battles. You have coverage. You control entire B. All that, you know, all those nice places where enemy are coming from. Yeah, I like this one. And boy, I wish I could do jump over to the first position that I've shown in the beginning of the battle with MBT. Oh boy, that would be so cool. And I tried it, and I will show you in a bit. Yeah, another, I mean, you see, what you can control, what you can do. So yeah, the same position that I shown in the beginning of the video, and here I'm trying to get there with MBT. And I found behind this hill a little kind of opportunity to do that. So you aim exactly where am I aiming, all that stuff. Keep in mind, wish they didn't have these rocks in front of me. I had more speed, more distance to gain higher speeds. I believe I could make to the top of the hill. So that's the top of the hill, and those rocks are over there. And as I mentioned already, like maybe 50 times in this video, these rocks are so freaking annoying. I wish they didn't put them there, but I understand their intentions. They put it so you don't get there. But we got it. I got it in the beginning of the battle, not battle video. So I did many attempts to cross these rocks. I wasn't able to do so. They are very slippery, stucky, sneaky, whatever you want, all the bad words. And this is what I got so far. That's the furthest I was able to do. It's like 1 millimeter per second, maybe. Not per second, per, I don't know, 2 minutes. I wasn't able to do that. Maybe you know the most powerful caterpillar tank over in this game that you can find, that can gain higher speed in shorter distances. You can maybe make it, but I want to just show you this is what I got so far. And I don't have faster caterpillar tanks besides clickbait. This is the fastest. I feel like I could make it, but it's annoying. I couldn't make it. I think maybe you can do this with wheelie tanks. You can get here with wheelie tanks. I haven't tried it. Again, guys, as always, leave a like, subscribe, share. It takes so much time to find these places, spots, testing them out and edit. It takes me like, I don't know, a whole week because I don't like do it all the time. I have work to do, all that stuff, and but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. As always, do all those nice things, and I will see you on the next one.